These are government auctions showing federal agencies auctioning off PPE, personal protective equipment, in late January and February, just as the U.S. was getting ready to fight a global pandemic. 13 Investigate showed the General Services Administration in Denver auctioned off tens of thousands of protective face masks. Here in Indiana, the Veterans Hospital in Marion auctioned items too, listing more than 100 kits full of gloves, gowns, N95 face masks, and face shields, the type of gear that doctors and nurses say are now in very short supply.
Those are the kinds of things we've been asking for and begging for.
When 13 Investigates first asked the Northern Indiana VA why it auctioned off this protective gear back in January, the VA told us it decided to sell a small amount of excess equipment not typically used for COVID-19. When 13 News pointed out all the items listed in the kits are used by medical staff fighting COVID-19, the VA then offered a different story, saying, "We didn't auction off PPE kits. We auctioned off a small number of items from the kits. Prior to selling these items that were originally found in the kits, we took out essential COVID-19 PPE." This man says the VA story is simply not true.
I don't believe them, and I was shocked when I saw your piece.
Wilgus Jean-Pierre owns a company that buys and sells government surplus. When the Marion VA auctioned these items, Wilgus was one of the bidders, and he asked a lot of questions.
The day of the closing of the auction, I emailed the custodian and asked about, what's in their quantity. She finally responded.
That response, obtained by 13 Investigates, contradicts claims that the VA did not auction away its valuable PPE. The auction custodian emailed Wilgus saying there are 11 total pallets with small, medium, and large. The pallets with medium PPE kits have disposable face shields, and I will confirm approximate total of 700 boxes when pallets are staged for shipping. Perhaps the most convincing evidence that the VA sold critical pieces of protective equipment, photos the Marion VA sent to Wilgus just a few hours before the auction closed, showing exactly what the winning bidder would receive. Did she actually open up one of the boxes?
Yes, actually, in order to get those pictures, she had to open one of the boxes: gloves, face shield, mask, and so on and so forth, like other small things that comes in the box.
Did she give you any indication that some of those items were being taken out and set aside and not part of the auction?
Not once in those emails. I mean, those pictures don't lie.
Wilgus has bid on these types of government auctions for more than a decade. He says if items are removed, GSA notifies bidders of any changes.
GSA themselves would have sent me an email and say, hey, we're not selling those anymore. We are pulling it.
This week, 13 Investigates asked VA leaders for proof, any proof, to back up their claim that the VA did not actually sell the items now listed as sold on the government's auction website. VA officials in northern Indiana and Washington, D.C. did not respond to our request. You know, the northern Indiana VA also told us that it had enough supplies to be able to handle an influx of coronavirus cases. But 13 Investigates has seen an internal memo from VA headquarters that was sent just 4 days earlier. And that memo says the VA was having trouble getting enough masks to be able to protect VA staff, forcing the VA to implement emergency strategies. You can read more about that right now at WTHR.com.